Hey guys, it's Sarah the FDH here, and today I'm here to bring you guys another video, okay? I am here and to share a story time with you. Now, I'm asking that, you guys don't judge a sister, okay? I was young, I was really stupid, I was dumb, like I didn't know what I was doing at the time, hormones, emotions, like you get really into things and you take everything super personal. Like that's just what happens when you're 16 years old. So today I'm gonna do a story time about the time that, which I am ashamed to say, I fought my best friend in church. Yeah, it's not something that I am extremely proud of, but I will say that I don't really think about it. It's not something that comes to mind. I just moved on and I lived my life, and we are actually still best friends till this day, and you guys will definitely see her in an up and coming video, like the best friend tag, so be on the lookout for that. So I'm just so excited to be here. Okay, so first let me just get into the story, okay? So this was about maybe, oh my god, like 7 years ago. Yeah, about 7 years ago. I was 16, she was 16. It was a Thursday. Actually, it was a Wednesday night. Let me just bring it back. So we spoke the night before. It was a Wednesday night. We spoke and everything was great. Like, we had planned that we were gonna go to like this festival thing the next day, and everything was fine. She was like, great, I'm coming. And I'm like, great, we're gonna have a good time. And I was like, okay, bye best friend. She's like, bye best friend. And then we just like hang up the phone. And so the day of the festival comes, the next day, and like I'm excited, like I'm getting ready. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have fun, best friends, blah blah blah. So I noticed like time is going, and like I haven't heard from her like all morning, and I'm just like, maybe she's getting ready, maybe she's in the shower, like maybe she's busy, you know how that goes. So I'm just saying, okay, I'm not hearing from her. So I said, let me text her, let me shoot her a text, and no response. Then I'm like, like how about let me call her, let me call her, see what's up, make sure everything is all right. No response. I'm like, that's interesting. Maybe something's wrong with her phone, like I don't know what's going on, but that's just really strange that she's not like responding to my texts and not responding to my calls. So I'm like, okay, fine, cool. So time goes on. I'm like, okay, I call her again, I text her again, and like now my heart is starting to like get a little crushed, because I'm like, oh my god, like did something happen the night before that I didn't know about? Like am I missing something? Like we were good the night before. So I'm like, why isn't this girl responding? So I guess I said to myself, I was like, you know what, I guess I'll be going to this event by myself. Like she's not responding. I was like, I'm not gonna let that stop me from having fun. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have a great time. So I ended up going to the event by myself, and I'm not gonna lie, like I was missing my best friend. Like I was legit, like I was really heartbroken, like because I couldn't understand like what is going on, like why isn't she talking to me? Like is there something that I did wrong? Yeah, so I went to the event, had a good time in the city, like did everything by myself, and came home. Still haven't heard anything from her the whole day. So I'm like, okay, so something is definitely going on. Like something is up, okay? Something is happening. So the next time I know I'm gonna see her is at church, because we go to the same church. That's how we met, at church. Yes, we met at church. So the next time I know I'm gonna see her is at church. And back then we used to take the church bus. So the church bus would pick her up first, and then it would pick me up because I live closer to the church. So I know it's Sunday now, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see her on the bus. Oh my god, this is gonna be so weird, so awkward. Like I'm not saying anything to her, okay, because she should be saying something to me. So I'm like, I'm gonna get on this church bus, I'm not gonna say anything. So I get on the church bus, it's Sunday morning, I get on the church bus, and she's at the back. We don't say anything to each other. Cool, fine, don't say anything. So we get to Sunday school, and like we're not sitting near each other or anything like that, but I know the tension is there, like emotions are running high, like and the Sunday school teacher like says something that like really resonated with me. I don't know, you can call this being petty, whatever, okay? Like I was like, yes, thank you Jesus. I was like, yes, 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 amen, yes, yes, pastor, say that again. Okay, yeah, I was like, yeah, say that again, pastor. Yes, 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 pastor. And next thing I know, she snickers. I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on a second. Did she just snicker? Like, what's happening here? We're not friends, you know, so we don't laugh at jokes of people that we're not friends with, okay? Because that to me is saying that, you know, you're looking to fight, you know? So she snickers. So I'm like, I'm like, what's so funny? What is so funny? What's the joke? Because I would like to know what's the joke. So she snickers, and then I guess, I don't remember if I said like, what's so funny? And she was like, nothing. And then she says something else, and then I had a tissue in my hand, and I just like threw it at her. And girl, let me tell you, that's when all hell broke loose. I threw the tissue at her, and she's like, bitch, I'm like, bitch, and it just went crazy. Like, chairs were flipping, tables were flipping, like it was a mess. Like we were screaming, the people outside were like wondering what the hell is going on in that Sunday school classroom. People were peering through the window, through the door, like it was a mess. I was going crazy. I was like, get me to her, let me get to her. I was going insane. Like I lost my damn mind, guys. When I say I lost my mind, I mean I really lost my mind for like 5 minutes, okay? So I'm like, let me get to her, and people are like holding me back, and like in my mind, I'm gonna kill this girl today. Yes, you see 16-year-old things. Like I'm thinking I'm gonna mess her up. Like I'm really thinking I'm gonna mess this girl up for something so petty, like so petty. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna mess this girl up. So, you know, they dragged me out the classroom, and emotions are high. I'm like, I'm really into this. I'm like angry. Yeah, so they put me into another classroom, and the funny thing is I was sitting by the door, and I noticed they had somebody close to the door. I don't know why, but I had a feeling like they just knew I was gonna be out there. So I was sitting by the door, and it's like they just knew that if I had my chance, I would run out there and go get that girl again. So, you know, I'm sitting there, they're talking to me, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, yes, Pastor, like, you know, we just had a moment, and I'm fine, I'm cooled off, I'm good, you know, trust me, I'm good. And then when the moment presents itself, I run out that classroom, and I run to the next classroom where I know she is, and I'm like trying to open the door, like really trying to open the door. I'm like, I'm about to get in here, and I'm gonna this is not over. And of course the people, they run after me, and they try to, like, I don't know if they tried to protect her, but she was laughing. That made me even more mad, because she was laughing through the window on the other side, and I was just like, this girl, like, she's laughing at me, and it's like I'm going crazy. So that happened, and it was horrible. Like after that, like they called my mom, they told the pastor about what happened. It was just like a really like sour day. Like it was just, after that, it wasn't a good day. And you know, the pastor spoke to me, I think like a deacon spoke to me or something like that. And my mom, like that was like really, was like the hardest part, like, because you know, you as kids, like you never want to embarrass your parents, but I could tell like my mom was so like embarrassed. So like, I don't want to say she was ashamed of me, but like you could see it in her face that she was just not happy, because my mom is like a really respected person in the church, and for me to do this, it was just like, and me, I was never like this. Like I've never fought before. Just letting you guys know, I'm not a fighter. I've never fought in my life, but I guess like, you know, when those emotions come out, like you just don't know what to do. So yeah, that was that. And my mom was like, Sarah, like how could you do this? Like what were you thinking? And I was just like really sad, and she was like, you know, you guys can't be friends after this, you know what I'm saying? Like this is not how friendship works. And I was like, yeah, fine, whatever. Months pass, and we see each other at church. Like they separate, like, well, not separate us, but like we're you know, we don't say anything to each other. You know, it was just like really sad. So it's been like, it was like 4 months we didn't speak, and then one day I could tell that she missed me, you know, because of course she missed me. I could tell she missed me, and I did miss her too. I did, I'm not gonna lie, I missed her too. So time has passed, and one Sunday we're near each other, and you know, we have mutual friends. So like my friends are her friends, and her friends are my friends in church. One day, like we're standing near each other, and then one of my friends is like, you know, you guys want to be friends. Stop playing these games. Like, you know, you want to be friends. Like, come on, stop. And I'm like, whatever. And then she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, and they're just like looking at each other, and then she's like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, I'm sorry, and then like we hug, and like then we start to catch up, like we're best friends again. I mean, we did speak about it, and honestly, like till this day I don't really know like what like caused this whole thing, like why. Even she said, even herself, she doesn't really know why she did it. Like I don't know, but you know, I've moved past it. Like we're grown now, like we're legit grown, and we've never fought since. Like never. I think every best friend, like every friendship has to go through that, like where you have one good fight and then that's it. So yeah, like we hugged and everything, and like I missed you, and she's like I miss you, and then we started to catch up, and a lot of things had happened within those 4 months, and I was like, oh my god, did this really happen? Now we're best friends. So you know, to those who go to church, I'm just asking that, you know, you refrain from your silly comments, you know, because God has forgiven me. Okay, God has forgiven me. And honestly, like I know some of you are saying, how could you fight in church? But honestly, you shouldn't be fighting anywhere, okay? Anywhere. You know, you shouldn't be fighting in the house of God. You should not be fighting on the train. You should not be fighting on the street. So I don't really want to hear your judgment. I've moved on. It's not something that even crossed my mind anymore. I don't think about it. It's whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my story time today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys got a good laugh, because looking back on it, like I'm actually having a really good laugh. So I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. And thank you for helping me reach 100 subscribers. Oh my god, like 102 to be exact. Yeah, so thank you to my 102 subscribers, and make sure you like this video, share it, and I hope you've learned something not to fight in church, because it's not a good look. Yeah, it's not a good look. Don't do it. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace.